Alright everyone, we're back with another video, so let's get into it. Today it's going to be on how to 10x your productivity. And it's not including some 6-hour morning routine that you're told to go and do by every guru that you come across. It's not any course that you have to buy. It's a very simple step, and it's going to allow you to get to work quicker, get making money faster, and be more focused, have more clarity in what you need to do and what you need to accomplish. It's going to allow you to get done the work that needs to be done quicker, faster, and better. Let's get into it. The common lies, all right? There's going to be a lot of lies in the whole industry on anything you go into of what you've been told of what actually does work and what doesn't. You've been taught that you need to prepare for the day. You need to wake up. You need to do your 5-10 minutes of meditation. You need to do your stretching. You need to go outside and do your grounding and sit in the sun for an hour. And then you need to read your book and listen to a podcast. And then you need to go and have a cold plunge. Then you need to go on a run and do your cardio. Then you can have a little bit of food. Then you can have a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. You need to do all this optimizing, all these different steps. But this is the thing. It's all bullshit. It's all false. It's all another thing to stop you from actually getting to work. Because you do not need more steps. You need less steps in the way. You need less steps of when you first get up to when you actually start the day, to when you start getting to work. Another thing I've written there is your emotions are a weapon. That's something we're going to be coming across later. I'll talk to you more about that, so stay tuned for the end. But you'll be told that you need to keep control of your emotions and never let them overcome you. But your emotions are powerful. They're strong forces of energy, so you need to use them to your advantage. Story time. I'm going to take you through where I was at 15. I was broken mentally. I had no money. I was unfocused. I was running from stimulation to stimulation. All I wanted was to sit around, smoke weed, play sports, get that adrenaline, then play Xbox all day. As it says here, 8 hours after this picture was taken, I was blackout drunk, passed out in my room, just off my head. It's embarrassing. And I didn't even have the discipline to sit down for 10 minutes without having to check my phone, scroll through TikTok. I needed that constant stimulation. I had an obsession with it. Now, I've tried it all. I've done all of the morning routines you can imagine. I've woken up, I've meditated with incense, I've done grounding, I've done yoga, I've done stretching, I've done cold plunge and then cardio. I've done cold plunge and then a weight routine, waking up with a cold shower, waking up with a hot shower, starting off with exercise at the beginning of the day, waking up at reading at the first thing, having supplements, having a whole routine. I've tried it all. There are so many different things you can do. I've limited my screen time, but things I thought all of this was going to be benefiting me. I thought it was all going to be helping me accomplish what I wanted to do. I thought all of this was going to help me be more productive, be more effective in the work that I was doing. I thought it was going to help me finish my college assignments faster. I thought it was going to help me write that bit of work quicker, do that task, be more energetic throughout the day. But I was wrong. The reality is, the more I added to this routine, the more steps I put into this thing that I did, the less I got done. By the time I got to the important tasks of the day, by the time I got to work or by the time I got to college, I was already drained. I'd been up for 3-4 hours and I was knackered. I was so tired. I was groggy. I was yawning. I was hungry. I hadn't felt like I'd done anything. And I became reliant upon this routine. So if I hadn't done this routine, I was a failure. But whenever I did do this routine, I was tired. I didn't have any energy. The less you do, this is the truth, the less you do, the more you get done. The less there is in the way between when you get up and when you first start work, the more you're going to get done. Now I'm more productive than I've ever been. I'm getting more work done. And it's not because I have this hour-long morning routine, because I don't. My morning routine currently is wake up and go to the gym. That's it. Have some water, have a shower, go to the gym. That's it. Go and train, start to exercise, push myself. That's my morning routine. And this is about insanity. Lots of people, they believe that insanity is being crazy, is doing something dangerous, is doing something that's absolutely insane. But the truth is, that's only one meaning of it. Real insanity in my eyes is, as it says here, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Thinking that you're going to make those millions of pounds when you spend all of your time playing Xbox. Thinking that you're going to be successful when you don't actually put the work in. You don't set aside the time to put the work in to be successful. To be successful and to accomplish what you want, you have to set yourself up for success. You have to cut out these distractions. And the way to do that is you've got to cut out this routine, this bullshit. You've got to get straight to work. The less, as I keep saying, the less time, the less things in the way of you starting work and you getting the work done, the better. This is it. This is the 3 steps that you actually need to do. You need to stop adding things to be productive. You need to start taking away all these extra steps that you keep adding in, and you need to beeline it to your first objective during the day. So set out 3 to 5 things you have to do in the day, set them out the night before, go to the gym, work block A, have some food, work block B, and then menial tasks and go relax, spend some time with your family or whatever it may be. So then all you've got to do is follow that. You've got 5 tasks to do, beeline it, go straight from one to the other. Don't take a rest. You don't need a rest. You rest when you sleep. Go, okay, straight to the gym, train, done. Get home from the gym, have some food, have some water, do what I need to do. Start my work block A, start my first work block. Working, working, working. Done the work for 4 hours. Have some more food. Spend 20 minutes outside. Relax. Just get some fresh air. Go for a walk. Bam, work block B. You've done another 4, 5, 6 hours of work and you're done for the day. Now you get to spend the rest of your time enjoying yourself, having that dream life, living the life you want to live. This is what you actually need to do to be productive. It's not about having the 10-hour routine, but it's having the time to go and do the work that's needed. If you only need to work a few hours a day, then set aside those few hours and get them done as quick as possible. Get them done first thing. A lot of people have asked me, what's going to clear your mind? What's going to allow you to focus and truly get into that flow state of what it is you want to do? And this is how I do it personally, and this is the best way I've found to do it. And this clears my mind 100%. You do something hard and it takes all of your focus. When you do something really difficult, an intense weightlifting session, going and training Muay Thai here in Thailand in the 30-degree heat, humid, sweating, absolutely dripping in sweat, and you're not even 20 minutes into the session. That's hard. It's hard, hard work because you cannot even fathom it. If you haven't done it, you cannot imagine the difficulty of it. So I start with the day, every day, go and do some training, sweat out the broke thoughts, get out the bad thoughts, the bad energy, and allow yourself to focus fully on this one thing. And this is the next step, this is the passive gains from actually exercising as well. Not only are you going to gain that focus that you need for the day, you're also going to be doing this. So every day that you train, you're training your body, you're building up its strength, its resilience. by doing more exercise regularly, your body adapts. It gives itself more energy. It says, okay, here we do exercise, so we need more energy here. And then afterwards, we start to feel tired, so we need more energy there as well. So you start to realize that as your body is trained more and more, it becomes more like a finely tuned, well-oiled machine, and it starts producing way more energy. And all your systems run so much better. You think more clearly. You're able to be more precise and concise in what you say and what you think. You come up with ideas faster. You get things done more efficiently, more effectively, because you have a clear idea of what it is you need to do. So help your body function better. Do the hard things so that when you go back to doing your work, sending these emails, the menial tasks that could take you a couple of hours, you realize that in comparison is easy to having done a grueling hour-long weight session, 2 hour-long Muay Thai session in the heat. You realize that is so much harder than having to sit down and do some work. So that makes you enjoy the work even more. You realize it's a break for your body, it's a break for your mind. All you need to do is focus mentally. You don't need to constantly be focusing mentally and pushing yourself to the limits physically. Now this is, as I was saying at the beginning, emotions. Taking control of your thoughts, the emotions that you will have during the day, whenever you feel weak, strong, whatever. So emotions are energy, and they just come out in different ways. You can have fear, hope, happiness, depressions, aspiration. You're going to be happy, sad. That every day you will have a different emotion. I guarantee no one feels the same way 100% of the time. The point is you need to do the actions, the same actions, 100% of the time. Don't let your emotions get in the way of that. And how I view it now is my emotions, they're energy. And I attach every emotion towards my end goal. What am I scared of? Okay, I need something to run away from. I'm scared of being a failure. I'm scared of being in a dead-end job with no life, in an unhappy marriage, with kids that don't respect me. That's what I'm scared of. Hope. I'm hoping that this works, that I succeed, that I become the man I want to be. Depression. What if I'm depressed? Okay, I'm depressed because I haven't achieved my goals yet. I'm depressed because I haven't proven that I am deserving of the greatness that I believe that I deserve. I'm depressed that I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve. But you also need aspirations, okay? Aspirations. So you need something to run towards, and as I said, you need something to run away from. So I'm scared of that dead-end job, that horrible life. But out of all things, I want to be successful. I want to have the amazing family. I want to have great kids that look up to me, that think of me as an inspiration to them. I want to be a good role model. I want to have good values. I want to set my children and my family up for success the best way that I can. I want to teach them life lessons that are going to help them. That's what I want. Those are my aspirations. And this is it. This is the conclusion. By having less distractions, you have more time to work and less to think about. By having less going on, let's say you only have those 3 to 5 things set out during the day. You have 3 to 5 things to think about. You don't need to think about, oh, what work have I got to do? What's this? What that? What that? You've laid it all out. You just need to complete those 3 to 5 tasks that you have set yourself. And this is it as well. By doing less tasks, instead of 10, by doing 5 or 3. So if you just do 5 similar tasks or 3 or 5 similar tasks, you can do long blocks of intense focus on those tasks. Okay, I can spend an hour in the gym. I get back from work. I get back from the gym. My first block of work, I can do 4 hours on that because I know that's my main focus. Lunch, there we go, another hour. Another 4, 6 hour block of work. Again, done, out the window, done. You give yourself the long blocks of focus so that you can achieve your goals. You can focus on what actually matters. This is it as well. You've got to do daily exercise, guys. You've got to push yourself daily. Exercise to get your body to work better, to work harder. It allows it to become that finely tuned, well-oiled machine that I was talking about, so that everything works better. You think clearer. You are more concise with what you want to say and how your ideas come across. You can work for more hours. You can work longer, more intensely. Your focus is immense. You do not lose sight of what it is you want, and that's what comes with just doing exercise. That's the long-term results. But then the short-term as well, as I mentioned, it's you clear out your mind in that session. That first thing you do in the day should be working out. You clear your mind. I've focused on this session. Now I'm getting home. I've got these 5 things I need to do. Let's get them done. Over time, doing the hard things, doing the things that are difficult, makes your day-to-day tasks so much easier. Doing a 2-hour session in Muay Thai, pushing yourself to your absolute limits, that's so difficult. It's so hard. It's grueling, but it's amazing. And then coming back to home just to have to write out a few things, set up a YouTube video, make a few calls, that's easy in comparison. So what I really want to stress for you guys is what's actually going to happen is for you to be way more productive. Follow the 3 steps, read this conclusion, and remember, it's not about having a morning routine. It's not about having a 10-step thing that you need to get done. It's about cutting down the time it takes for you to get started on the important tasks. Now listen, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I put a couple of hours into it, and yeah, just show some support down in the comments. Let's see what happens.